And one of the core components of trying to keep a community together are their schools. So we're looking at the school systems now to see what needs to be done to repair those schools, and those will be significant costs that will be added to this event. I think before it's said and done, we'll exceed $200 million in total cost for this disaster. Well, the governor will eventually have to call a special session of the legislature, and that's the whole purpose of having a state rainy day fund. So there is money there to help in this rebuilding process. And as we look at all the federal programs that we work, there's always a state cost share to those programs. So for every dollar that FEMA spends, 75% of that is federal funds and 25% is state funds. So the state has a significant investment in the response and recovery to this event. The recovery from this event is going to take several years. We've been through this in the state before, so we have a pretty good idea of what's going to be required. And it has to start from the ground up. So the local communities have to make some decisions as to what they want. Just like Albie said, they have to look at their overall situation and decide what's best for them. And then it's our responsibility to look at all the programs that are available to them and how we bring all those together and bring the right resources to the table to help them build that community back up. But in 6 months, we'll still be going through the processes of demolition, of tearing down homes. We'll still be looking at how we can start rebuilding. Mitigation in these types of disasters generally happens 10 months to a year into the disaster. I think we've had tremendous support during this event from all levels of government. But as General Hoyer said in his opening remarks, this event could have had a large loss of life if it hadn't been for the dedication of a lot of the first responders in this state that risked their lives to save others. So we owe them a debt of gratitude for the things that they did. But as we move forward, we've got to learn from what we did. We've got to learn of how to do better. We've got some very good warning systems in the state, and those were utilized. But this event was catastrophic in a lot of parts of the state. So as we move forward, we'll learn from those things that we did right and things that we did wrong, and we'll improve for the next time.